Hey everybody, it's HartixBrix, and today I just wanted to show you sort of an old MOC. I think I built this in like 2014, 2015 for one of my the biggest MOC project that I ever did for Steinstark 2017, which was a Lego convention here in Germany. And yeah, I really wanted to include a monorail, so I built a custom monorail. And as I said, I built this when I was 15, and I think it sort of shows. But I'm going to take this apart in a minute, or in a few minutes, to build the subway train for my Lego city. So I figured I'd just show this off to you to kind of document its existence, I guess. So, just as sort of a background information thing, my MOC was a Lego Universe themed MOC, which was a MMORPG, an online game that Lego did from I think 2010 to 2012, something like that. Yeah, I loved that game. I was part of the beta test as well, had a lot of fun there, and I was very sad to see it go. So I always sort of had this goal in mind of building a huge Lego Universe MOC. I also did some custom figures, which you can see here. I'll show those in a close-up, maybe in another video. Did some decals for that. Just have them here for context, so you know what this is about. In the game, there were like 4 different factions, and one of those factions was the Paradox faction. These guys back here, they were sort of spacey sorcerer dudes. You know, they were always experimenting with dangerous technology and dangerous magic, all that sort of stuff. Manipulating evil energies, all that. And I built a giant research facility for them and wanted to have this monorail running through it. Now, as I said, this is an early design, no advanced building techniques, but I thought I'd just show you this one. Now, it uses an old monorail motor. I didn't get a cover for this. There are like, I think red covers. Back then I thought red would look stupid on this MOC. I mean, there's red all over the thing, but I figured an all red cover would be weird. So, and I also didn't have the money at the time for that cover, so I just built this little brick build thing. And yeah, I guess I'll just show you the 2 cars separately. Oh yeah, by the way, the cable broke when we were at the convention, and so we just sort of yeah, tried to fix that very quick. But yeah, so that's the engine. At first, when I started to design this, I wanted to have an interior for a figure to sit in, which you can see here. And I mean, it sort of worked out, but then most figures were too large to fit in with their like head details, like hair and helmets and all that. So eventually I just decided, oh, this train is just run by an AI. It doesn't need a driver. It just has a driving compartment, you know, for emergencies. Now, I wanted to have sort of a sleek spaceship-like design, which I think I pulled off pretty well. It kind of looks like a space shuttle, to be honest. I think the purple windscreen works perfectly. I think that looks great. As well as the trans red details. I think they really do look good on this model. And yeah, built some big old engine thing over here. Like these details over here. I think it's all pretty cool. Also got some more purple under here for the, well, I guess the energy. In the game it was called Maelstrom Energy, so that's that. And then just some tail lights, I suppose. And this, by the way, is the battery box, so I can take all this out. And then we just get the 9-volt battery box, which, if you don't know these, you would just put a 9-volt block in here. And then you could run the train. And yeah. So that's that. I actually wanted to, you know, have this gap removed at some point, but then I kind of thought it looked cool. I don't know if you can see that properly, that gap here in the front, but oh well, I think it looks kind of nice. I'm sad about wrecking this, to be honest. You know, this is one of the first models I built for this project, really. But I mean, I already destroyed the whole MOC overall, so Now, this car was actually the very first car I built, and I sort of just built this for fun, just to show someone a technique. And then it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of stuck. You can take this thing off. It was sitting on tiles originally, but I ripped those out because I needed those for something else. I don't know, actually. There was a driver back here. Was thinking just for maintenance stuff, basically. And maybe to keep an eye on the cargo. That would have been this guy. Just a normal space dude. And he could just, you know, maybe stand here, which doesn't really fit with the accessory. But yeah. Now, this over here is sort of interesting. I kind of really like the back, even though it's very simple. I really like how that came out. Now, the way this worked is I could just fold this down, and then I would attach a Technic piece to this, and then I could add another car to the train, which I thought was a cool idea, and it also kind of looked neat with this, you know, this shaping over here. So yeah, I think it looks nice. Finally found a good use for these pieces. And yeah, that's about it. You know, just a very basic monorail, really. And then it just has these two, this motor in between. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to show you this one, so it wouldn't be forgotten forever. So yeah, I guess that's that. I'll just quickly show you the other figure I did. So this was supposed to represent me, because in the beta I used this gear for quite a while, except for the shield. Yeah, I think these decals actually came out pretty well. Again, I was like 15, 16 when I did these, so that's me. Yeah. So overall, oh, by the way, this one is HartixBrix. So yeah, I think, you know, sort of a neat MOC. I definitely have gotten better as a builder now, I think, but you know, it was still sort of fun to build this. It was very fun to see it running. And even though it has some peculiar shapes, I think it did turn out pretty well. So yeah, that's that for today. Thank you for watching and have a great day.